Right. Is there somebody there? I thought there was somebody there, then it's my dogs. Well, mine's playing tricks on me. I do know there is somebody down to the right of the field. So, I just fancied going out. I don't really feel like doing that much. And I'm staying local because here's the weird scenario and situation. Both my parents have COVID. Yeah. But they have had injections and all. One is definitely a lot worse off than the other, and because I'm the son to both my parents, I kind of knew I was feeling a little off today, but I weren't like, do you know, I just couldn't be fully fucking arsed to go out. I kind of couldn't work out why. So we had paramedics come round and I'm like, this is strange. This is strange for me and everyone else. And it came down to testing positive for COVID. I'm like, shit. Right, okay then, so that was why. And then I was kind of thinking, well, this might be a moment where I end up having to sack off my little day out in Shepley. Yes, they did shut that gate. Because I was kind of like, oh dear, I might actually have to sack it off a bit. I'm going to go diagonal. I might have to sadly sack it off actually. I want to go, but like I said, my dad's working till like 2, which leaves me with the responsibility of looking after my mum until like that time. And is it just a matter of like, oh well, I'm home now, no, you're home now, I'm gonna go out now? Is that fucking hell? The dogs needed to go in the field because they are just hyper. They were hyper at home. And I had been out on 2 different walks earlier, but I was really stressed for time because I was constantly having time limits. Like, I couldn't be out for like, it was like, okay, I might go for a 45-minute walk, but it was like I had to be out for like 36 minutes, for example, exactly for that to happen, for like something. And then I was out again, and then it was just like, well, I had to only be out for like 32 minutes, and I'm like, it's just not like ideal. I'm waiting for that chap to go off the field so I can just walk around the field freely. Well, I'll walk this way and then like walk that way. Anyway, the dogs are just having a good run on the field, and they needed it because they kept going to the door and smacking the hell out of it. And I thought, well, because if my mum's not feeling too well, I'll put the fire on so it warms the house up instead of putting like the heating on. And I've had that on since like 12 o'clock. And in other situations as well, I've ordered some work trainers off Amazon. They're a bit more than what they would normally be, but I don't want sore feet at work, so I've just opted in to get some more. And I have ordered some Salomon trainers like the ones I've got on now. But yeah, it just means, again, they are starting to wear out, you know, like the grips at the back and at the front are starting to disappear, and like inside the material starting to come off. And when you have the intense wearing of them, they do last for like, I think these have lasted them, do you know, I've got to be honest, they've lasted since I got them in Barnsley. And that was, oh, it was a stick, and I thought my dog was just eating random stuff then. It was a stick. Phew. So I've had them since Barnsley, I think it was like middle of last year. So they've lasted a long time. So yeah, I've done fairly alright now. I don't think the guy with the 2 dogs is on the field now, because he was like going that direction. So I was just kind of like, I'm actually having to avoid where the person is, just to have like a solitary good walk. Solitary. So the whole idea was, I was like saying like, maybe Tuesday I might go on a day out. But here's the thing, I'm off Thursday as well. So Thursday could be when I do my day out. Like Thursday might work more beneficial for the day out. I was kind of like, okay, Tuesday might be the day I go out on a day out. But like, I think with what's happening at the moment, it's best I don't really go far away from home. I was kind of like, I'm going to go to Shepley and then walk around Shepley and then walk to Stocksmoor, get the train back to Huddersfield, and the bus back from Huddersfield back to Westvale and all back home. But I was just kind of like, shall I just go to Huddersfield for the sake of it? Just go to Huddersfield and just do that. But I'm a bit like, it's like, okay, because tomorrow is the last day of February, and then we're approaching the 3rd month of the year, and I'm kind of like, that's like, we're 1/3 of the way into the year. What has happened for it to get to that stage? 1/3 of the way into the year, like what? I do hear the dogs. I don't see them though. They were like down that direction. And I'm apologising for this. 3, 2, 1. It's actually kind of nice to be out. It's nice to have a day off as well, because I've just been on full-time hours even though I'm on a part-time hour contract. And I said I don't mind doing extra hours, but I've worked for McDonald's and I did that over there, but I'm here now and that's what I'm doing here. So you can't try to, and this goes towards the new manager by the way, I think, like, but I was kind of like saying like, I came from there to here because of the hours, and it's just closer. Yeah, they are just over there now, aren't they? But he's still not gone. Bloody hell. I'm thinking, God, I might actually not be able to walk around the field. I think what I'm going to have to do is actually go on the other field and not walk as full. Like, sometimes I can just walk around the field in like a square, but I'm literally walking around like it's like I'm making sandwiches. Literally, do you know what I find funny? I've done like 2 laps of the field and he's not moved a single bit. I don't know, yeah, the idea is to go for a dog's walk with your dogs, but I know the actual idea is to also walk with your dogs as well. Not just stand still for 40 minutes, let them do the hard work and then fuck off. I can see them right up there. It's starting to get a little bit dark now. I think what I'm going to do is just walk that way into that bit. And it is just starting to get a little bit chilly now. So I might just have to be weary. And there is street lighting in this bit here. So I've got 1 dog, I've got 2 dogs. God, I think I'm gonna have to go in the other field, because like I've done like the 2.5 laps, and I'm seeing the other person on the other left, and they have not moved the damn bit. So it's like, oh wait, I went on a nice walk today. Where did you walk? Oh, I walked to the field. What did you do? What else did you do? Just that. Just walked to the field, stood there for 40 minutes, and just fucked off back home. 1 second. Didn't even have to whistle. Right, I'm gonna go because my hand's getting chilly now. Is there somebody there? Is there somebody there? Yes, there is. I'm gonna go this way. Gosh, might not be able to walk on the paths at all. Right, thanks for watching. Goodbye.